What would happen if you were raised by Cleopatra? Why, day 1. She discovers you on the banks of the Nile, just sitting there watching the water as if you're waiting for something. She doesn't send a servant. She walks over herself, looks at you for a long moment, then says, "Come." We don't just sit by rivers waiting for life to arrive. That is what other people do. This is week 1. You have a chamber in the palace, and it's not a small one. She doesn't believe in trivial things. Neither will you. I promise, it's year 1. She places a scroll right in your hand. Not a simple children's story, but a truly political one. Treaties, borders, and alliances, all written in blood and ink. You can barely understand half of it. She doesn't make it any simpler. She just says, learn the words. The world belongs to people who understand what others can't. So you must learn the words. It's year 3. She brings you to your first royal audience, with nobles and ambassadors filling the grand hall. Powerful men who've spent their lives believing they're the most important person in any room. You stand beside her throne. Say nothing at all. Just observe. Afterwards, she asks you, tell me, who in that room was lying? You indicate 3 individuals. She gives a single nod. You were right about 2 of them, she says. You'll surely get the 3rd one next time. Then she smiles as if it's just a game, because for her, it truly is, and she never ever loses. It's now year 5. A powerful Roman general arrives. The most powerful man in the entire known world walks through her doors as if he owns them. He's arrogant, calculating, the sort of man who has never, not once, been told no. Cleopatra glances your way from across the hall, just before she goes to greet him, and she murmurs, watch how I'll make him believe this was entirely his idea. You observe every single move she makes, every word, every silence, every smile placed exactly where it needs to land. By the end of the night, he truly believes he conquered Egypt. He has no idea that Egypt has just conquered him. There's a plot against her, with whispers moving through the palace like smoke, and trusted faces concealing hidden hands. Most rulers would have been thrown into a panic, yet she discovered it all before anyone could even move a single piece. You ask her how she always seems to know. She looks at you in precisely the same way she looks at everything else, completely unbothered. Says, I never wait to be betrayed, I simply never stop paying attention. Then she goes back to reading, like the conversation never happened. Year 10. You walk into rooms differently now. Every negotiation, every rival, every person who looks at you and sees someone they can underestimate, you let them think that. You let them get comfortable. You let them believe they're in control. She taught you that the most dangerous person in any room is never the loudest one.